So, obviously, this sprint format is based on the Google 5-day sprint, and I want to give a lot of credit for that. And there is also other content that I'll try to put into that 5-day format that is due to a lot of startup and entrepreneurship tools we have seen over the last couple of years. So here is some extra credit for those most important tools. So number one, Startup Owner's Manual, Steve Blank and Bob Dorf, famous for the aspect of customer development, so that you should not only develop your product, but you should also develop and learn from your customer base. A great book with a lot of different aspects for starting and developing your venture. Then, Business Model Generation, Alexander Osterwalder, Yves Pigneur, and a lot of other designers who really became famous for the business model canvas. This is a very nice paper prototype of a business model, the 9 different cells landscape format, a very nice tool to use, both for designing the business model, but also for testing it. And they also did a second book, Value Proposition Design, in which they focused more, on this inner circle of the business model between the value proposition and the customer segment. Also a great book. Then we have the whole range of Lean Startup books. So of course, first one by Ries. So Lean Startup, how to test your startup and how to start and develop it on very little resources, starting lean, as it says. For me, one of the best Lean Startup books, Lean Analytics, by Alistair Croll and Benjamin Yoskovitz. So they show a lot of different business model patterns and the related growth stages and the related metrics. So if you want to really know all about measures, metrics, and tests, then this is a great book. Also a great book by Ash Maurya, Running Lean. Doesn't have a title page, so just this part of the book. So he came up with his own canvas that is very much on the forefront on the ideation phase of developing a business model. So also a great book if you want to really start from scratch. Yeah, then there is the concepts of job to be done or jobs to be done. And there's a very nice book by Clayton Christensen, the famous professor, Competing Against Luck, where he investigates the concepts of these jobs to be done and where he has a lot of nice examples. Then every business model needs a financial model. So here's a great book by Geoffrey, Gregson, Financing New Ventures. So in there you have all the important aspects for a neat financial plan, and it's a very thin financial book. So that's an exemption, and that's very good to read. Then we'll be also talking about the 10-slide pitch deck, and there is a great book by Baehr and even Loomis, and it's called Get Backed. So it's really about the 10-slide pitch deck, how you design that, and what the content is, and it uses some of the approaches that we have at the moment in order to really deliver a great pitch. And then there is also a very nice book by Nancy Duarte, Resonate, where it is all about storytelling and specifically about the Sparklines technique. So we use storytelling in order to then also deliver a great pitch that really collects all the attention from the audience. So a couple of the best books out there, and I'll provide some more links for you if you want to dig deeper. But those are the ones that have really influenced the startup scene a lot over the last years.